Well, as a young boy, my father had a wood shop just out in the garage. I went out there and made my own toys. Then later in high school, I got into wood shop, and I knew that's what I wanted. When I got out of the Air Force, construction wasn't particularly going well right then. About the only place an inexperienced fellow could get a job in woodworking was in a trailer factory. So that's where I went. I worked in those factories for years, California, Oregon, Washington. When I finally decided to get out of trailer factories, I was a production manager in one of them, and I wasn't happy. I was simply telling other people to do the work. I had to do it myself. I wasn't happy doing that way. Here, we do hands-on, we interact with people. It's complete. Islands that were round on the ends, those were kind of interesting. A huge TV cabinet that went across on an angle in a corner. It was a very satisfying job. Cabinets, doors, man doors. This house that I just talked about, I built all the man doors for that and the entry door. It was, the entry door is quite interesting. It had about 4-inch rectangular panes in it that were tilted like this. And that all had to be laid out just right. It was kind of fun. Well, I met the two fellows through the business that Valley Woodworking comprises of, and we felt that we could provide the customer with a better product, be more in line with their budget, and just give them an all-around better job. And we decided that we didn't want a lot of people working for us. We wanted to do the work ourselves, so we knew it was right.
My passion for woodworking started in high school days. When I was in high school, I fell in love with woodwork. That was my major in high school, was industrial arts. And I just kind of channeled it all to woodworking. Yeah, my last year in high school, I met all my required credits for graduation, so I only needed 6 classes and a 7-class day, and I took 2 periods of woodwork. After I left high school, pretty much all my employment for my entire life, except for 2 jobs, has been involved in woodworking one way or the other. I've worked construction, finished construction, installing cabinetry, and building cabinets. That's all I've done my entire life. Well, the idea of pre-assembling cabinets in the shop, because of my experience in being an actual cabinet installer, I've installed a lot of cabinets that are ready-mades, factory cabinets, and I found out that they don't fit. You've got to tweak the face frames, you've got to manipulate them to get that nice fit and fill all the joints. And I thought, if I were ever going to make cabinets myself, I want to put the whole kitchen together in the shop, sand it flush, so it fits perfect. Yeah, I always dreamed of having my own cabinet shop, and I've worked out of garages, like a lot of small shops here in town, say you have your own business, but to be a full-fledged cabinet shop, the overhead was just too high. There's no way I could afford to do it. And hooking up with Skip and Al and forming Valley Woodworking Associates, we're able to share the expenses, split it right, a third each. That makes it real cost-effective for all of us. Plus, we still operate as our own independents, or if we get a real big job that I can't handle by myself, I share it with my other 2 associates, and we can just breeze right through it. My philosophy behind cabinets is, there again, it goes back to my installing modulars all my life. I see the weak points and areas that I feel could be improved, and it doesn't really take that much more time for us to do it. So we go the extra mile in using heavier material or just these little unique touches that we like to use. Someone comes into our shop and says they want a kitchen, but they have no idea what they want. They just want to remodel their kitchen. I says, we can actually design it for them, show them a virtual 3D model where they can walk through their kitchen, and just kind of nurse them through the whole process. help them make all the decisions, and then give them a price. We feel it's important because I know there's a lot of decisions that have to be made in planning a kitchen, and the customer itself, they can think of a few basic things they would like to have, but there's a lot more decisions and thoughts that need to be put into it, and that's where we kind of bring those points up with our customers and just kind of walk them through it. We feel that if you buy cabinets from us, you're getting fine furniture. We try to use the best materials available and do the, it's all handmade. We try to do the best we can, and we offer unique door styles, unique finishes. And if a customer just has a wild idea they've seen in the magazine, I mean, we'll produce it. We're one of the few shops in town that still even makes cabinet doors. Most smaller shops, they, hire them out. But we have Al here, and he makes them all for us. So we do the whole thing from design to build to finish.
Over the years, I worked with an Italian craftsman. It was one of the first shops that I ever worked for. And he taught me a lot of innovative things, not only about woodworking, but also about the business too. Well, I had the desire to learn woodworking, and fortunately I was able to go to a school that taught me the things that I needed to know. I've got 3 sons, and off and on over the years they've worked with me in the business. Currently, they've all earned college degrees and have headed to their own goals in life. But from time to time they come back and work with me, and we're on the phone once in a while and just talking about the business and what we can do to make it better. I met Ray Way and Al Seimer. I've known them for a period of time, and we got to talking and saw the logic of putting together a business where it would incorporate not only our woodworking skills, but also our business skills, and be able to share that knowledge and also share our equipment. But most of all, we're able to maintain our own separate businesses as we work together as Valley Woodworking Associates. It is very unique. Not too many people have accomplished this, but it certainly is a practical way to do business.
Thank you for watching this DVD. Here are some reasons why you should use us for your next woodworking project.